But the main thing I want to talk about was I've been playing a little video game called Aliens Dark Descent, which came out this week.
Aliens Dark Descent.
Yes, so this is a real-time strategy game developed by Tindalos Interactive and published by Focus.
Who were they?
I have no fucking clue. Never heard of them. They don't even have a Wikipedia page. Well, it's been published by Focus Entertainment, so it's one of them games.
I played the first hour of this today, but
Yeah.
not got as much as you, I'm sure.
Yeah, so it's set in the Alien universe. It's available on everything: PS4, PS5, Xbox, and PC. It's fucking brilliant. It's really fucking good.
Don't say that.
It's very good, Oodles.
No, it's not.
So the story of it's set in 2198, so it's 19 years after the events of the original trilogy of films. So Weyland-Yutani
Before Resurrection.
Before Resurrection, but after 3. So Ripley's quite dead.
Good. I mean, not good. I don't like anything. I don't like anything like the Resurrection onward. Fuck that.
Pre-Alien or post-Resurrection. Yeah, no, it's not that.
Yeah, basically.
It is. So it's you start off on a space station orbiting the moon of Lethe. So you're on a Pioneer station. A shuttle drops off some cargo, and it turns out inside the cargo there might be a handful of xenomorphs.
Oh, why have they done this?
Well, you see, here's the thing: the xenomorph gets out, and one of the characters you start off playing as, kind of for the tutorial mode, Deputy Administrator Hayes, a Weyland-Yutani woman,
Miller
has to engage the Cerberus protocol, which basically destroys anything trying to get out of the system as a quarantine method.
Oh.
So cue a crash landing on the USS Otago, which is a colonial marine ship, onto the planet of Lethe.
Of course it is.
And you have to basically XCOM your way through this game and kill a load of fucking aliens.
Oh, is it turn-based?
No, this is the interesting bit. So it's real-time, squad-based, isometric. So think like Commandos. You remember those games?
Yes, I do.
There is a focus on stealth with it as well, because like you're better off not engaging with the aliens. So there's a little bit of like a classic Metal Gear Solid-y kind of thing going on, like avoiding line of sight and that kind of thing.
What was that?
Yeah, but with more kind of screeching and slather.
Yeah. But that's what they were saying in their language.
Yeah, in the alien language.
Whose footprints are these?
Yeah. Time pressures, and then tactical thinking, and huge open maps that you have to go through. Like, I've finished the first mission of it, and it took me nearly 4 hours. It's huge. It's absolutely enormous. So it's brilliant. It's everything I've ever wanted in an Aliens game. Like, so Alien works for Alien Isolation. First person, terror, horror kind of thing. Survival.
Works too good.
Yeah. Aliens Dark Descent works for aliens, where you're as colonial marines. Because the thing is, every game that's been focused around the colonial marines in the past has been a shit first-person shooter.
Because it's the worst fucking genre of video games, that's why.
Like, I mean, obviously, Aliens Colonial Marines, everybody knows that was a fucking shit show.
It's game over, man.
Aliens Fireteam Elite was like a mid-as-fuck, not very interesting shooter. I mean, Alien Trilogy, if you go back to it, it weren't great. It was a bad Doom clone.
Remember that Alien vs. Predator reboot?
That was shite.
Where you played as a brand new xenomorph, and you were born, and then you went through the air ducts, and you went around.
There was one where you could play as the alien, or the predator, or the marines, couldn't you?
That's that one.
Aliens vs. Predator.
Yeah.
The original one was amazing.
I like the idea, but
the execution. The original one was great.
The original one in the 90s was fucking brilliant.
The Doom cloney one.
Yeah, this one, however, this is really good because it nails the look of the Alien films. It's got the sound right, it's got the look right, like even down to the fact that because a lot of Alien games tend to go too sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like you go in here, there are still CRT monitors. Everything is still that kind of worn old 70s idea of the future technology. And it works. You're still using weapons with bullets in them. You know, it's not laser guns or any shit like that.
Like a Gatling laser.
No, none of that bullshit. But as you're going through, things get applied that make sense. So, for instance, this first mission that I'm in, you go to a typically alien universe part of the colony. It's like an individual kind of settlement within the colony called Dead Hills.
I wonder why.
Nothing's going to happen bad in a place called Dead Hills, is it?
No.
Anyway, the xenomorphs have infested the place and taken over, so you have to go find things. You get to a point where, now think a colony, right? So you've got like places where people live, places where people work. You also got farming because they need food. They need livestock.
Yeah.
What is the most common thing that happens with a xenomorph when it takes over a creature? It takes the biological concept of them. So like you saw in Alien 3, a facehugger gets on a dog, you get a dog-like alien.
Yep.
So what happens when a facehugger gets on a cow?
Do they have an udder?
You get a
Ovinomorph.
you get a raging bull kind of xenomorph that comes in
you
called
know
a
I
crusher.
don't like cows.
Where you get a fucking charging you get a cow with a fucking alien carapace on it that comes
Well,
charging at
imagine
you.
Imagine a platypus alien where it'd have like a beak with another beak that came out.
And weirdly enough, not as poisonous as an actual platypus.
Yeah, because the most dangerous
A
animal.
meerkat alien. Wow.
Well, the facehugger looks a bit like a meerkat when it comes out of the chest.
But yeah, so the game is slow paced. It's tense. You're walking around this kind of these dark areas, and you can hear the motion tracker ping in with the right kind of sound. You know there's aliens around. The aliens will do the vent thing. They'll ambush you. I've had aliens lay traps where there's like a body. You go there. Oh, I can investigate that, and you come up, and an alien fucking pounces out at you.
Where did this game come from? It's come out of nowhere.
It was announced last year at possibly Jeff Fest.
And did everyone go, ugh?
Well, I see at the time when it was revealed, like I was into the cinematic reveal, and then I thought it was a twin stick shooter, and I was out. But then it came out and says, no, it's a real time strategy, and I'm like, okay, I'm back in. I've been looking forward to this, and it's a mid-priced game. It's £35 on PlayStation. It's like £30 on Steam.
Should I plug my mouse in to play it?
No, you can play it with a controller.
Yeah, I played it on PS5.
I was playing it on my Steam Deck earlier. Works fine on the Steam Deck.
Oh, really?
The cutscenes are a bit janky at times for me.
Yeah, well,
it's Focus Interactive.
Yeah, that's the bit that lets it down. I mean, some of the voice acting is a little bit chunky. The cutscenes are average as fuck, but at the end of the day, it's the gameplay that sells this. The gameplay really fucking works well. I absolutely love it. Like it's reviewed reasonably well. It's kind of like a 7.5, 8 out of 10 kind of game on most of the reviews. It's got a 75 on Metacritic, so like it's not.
They keep doing this, like
what you said.
they keep doing this focus. They keep bringing out these double A's. Like Greedfall was a really good Dragon Age type game.
Yeah.
But it's a double A, and it was like £20 a few days later. Do you know what I mean? It's like
I got
what
this.
are you doing?
I mean, this came out on Tuesday this week, and I got it on CD keys for £25. So
come on,
yeah, no, it is really good. I would really recommend, especially if you're a fan of the Alien franchise, which I know we all are, or if you're a fan of tactics games, I would really recommend you play it.
As long as it's not as scary as Isolation, because I still not finished
it's
that.
not. It's nowhere near as scary as Isolation because simply just due to the perspective of it. You're looking over the top of everything.
I think that's
quite
what
a good view.
Isolation does.
You also
you
have guns and you can kill the winners. Yeah,
you meet one of the synthetics, Daniel, and he is creepy as hell.
Yeah, he's a little bit working Joe, isn't he? He's not a David level synthetic.
No,
what, playing the pipe.
No,
fiddle.
But I think it's definitely worth playing, and especially considering it's like a mid-price game. I think the value for money is outstanding for the quality that you get. Yeah, the cutscenes are a little janky, but it's the gameplay that's selling it, and I just really like these kind of isometric tactics games.
I do.
Yeah. And there's so many times like I'll get spotted, so then I've got to like kind of barricade myself in a room, get one guy on suppressing fire, get a turret set up, make sure everyone's got their grenades and they're reloaded, take some stim drugs so their stress level goes down. All that kind of
game over, man.
Well, yeah,
because
if they get too stressed, they get negative effects. But if you let them get like 3 or 4 levels of stress, they might they might like panic, or they might discharge the guns, they might sabotage the mission or whatever. You know?
No, that's like Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, very, very much so. Like that, not as severe as Darkest Dungeon. Like it takes a while to get there.
I've beat that game, but I beat it with one character alive. It's a good ending.
You know, it's also standing things so there is permadeath in it. If you lose your Marines, you lose your Marines.
Oh.
The only time you get a do-over with it is if you lose all 4 on a mission, you can restart from the last checkpoint. But if someone dies, you can't save scum back. So yeah, it's good. It's good. It's tense. They've got the alien behaviors right. Some of the big or the special aliens that they put in there are really fucked up and really fun to fight. I really fucking love this game. It's so good.
Gathered. Excellent. Well done for finding something that you can latch on to.
Yeah, and now I need to get it finished before fucking Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you skimming over Final Fantasy 16 then? You're not bothering yet.
I think I'm going to make it my Christmas game.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good choice.
Because I
You should definitely play it.
Because I will play it. I made the Final Fantasy 7 remake a Christmas game a couple of years ago. So